So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a look at the week ahead for you. So May 16th through the 23rd. And we're going to see how the energy looks. I'm so excited to be back into recording. I've been under the weather, guys, for like the past week or so. So I've been unable to record, but I'm back, and hopefully this time I'm back for good, okay? Now, if you are new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more of my readings. If at any point you do want a personal or to follow me on my second YouTube channel, or to see my daily horoscopes that I post on Twitter or Instagram, just check out the description and comment section for that information. But let's go ahead and get into it. So current energy for you, we do have the Seven of Wands. When it comes to the obscure issue that may come up, we do have the Queen of Swords. The focus or what you need to embrace, we do have the Lovers in reverse. Energy surrounding career and finances, we have the Page of Swords. Love life, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then the advice, we do have the Three of Coins. And what's the overall theme for this week for my Aquarius from May 16th to the 23rd? Okay. And we have get more information. Okay. So, first thing first, the overall energy that I'm sensing is that this is going to be a time frame in which a lot of questions that you have come with a lot of like personal illusions that need clarifying. So some of you have been, say for instance, in the dark about a specific person that you're interested in. And when you're in the dark in a situation, it only leaves room for you to assume, to basically assume the worst or to assume in the situation as a whole. So for a lot of you, you're having a lot of like personal assumptions or personal illusions that you guys are almost wanting to believe about your journey. And it's only because you're in a space of not knowing. So you could be, assuming that your future in terms of what you're trying to do doesn't really look that bright. But this is only out of worry and out of fear of you're not doing enough in the now. And yeah, there's a need for you guys to make sure during this time frame with any sort of confusion or illusions or just even mixed energy you may be getting from other people, that you're getting all the information first before you make any concrete decisions during this time frame, especially with us entering Mercury retrogrades, like shadow period, or I think we may be even entering Mercury retrograde season pretty soon. I don't know the exact date, but I know we are. This is a perfect time for you guys to make sure you're double fact checking anything before you make any concrete decisions. Now, when it comes to your current energy, Aquarius, we do have the Seven of Wands. So currently you could be feeling kind of stressed out because there's certain obstacles or issues that you feel like you have to constantly either overcome, whether it's personal issues that you have or even outward issues that people are bringing towards you. Also with the Seven of Wands, you may be just experiencing a level of stress. You may have a lot of stuff that you need to take care of, and you could just be feeling overwhelmed. Or like I said, there's personal stuff going on with you, and this is just making things a lot more overwhelming than it needs to be. Okay. You guys also could be kind of struggling with either procrastination or like keeping yourself going, but it could be like this toxic work culture that you guys could be subscribing to where you think that you have to always go, which is not true. Okay. When it comes to the obscure issue that may come up for this time frame, I do have the Queen of Swords. So you could be the only person kind of standing in your own way. This also could be another air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or you guys, like I said, could be your own obstacle during this time frame, which kind of puts things in an interesting position because at least you know that you're the only person that could be standing in your way, and that you need to be more, of course, aware of that. But Yeah, it may be your thought process as well, the way that you may be perceiving things. That may be more of the issue during this time frame, but make sure you're not standing in your own way of greatness, okay? Now, when it comes to what I see, also this could be communication as well. Communication and getting clarity from others. Now, when it comes to what you need to focus on and embrace, we do have the Lovers in reverse. So this is having your own sense of independence here, making sure that you're not necessarily leaning on a relationship with someone or a connection with someone to basically lead you and guide you. And also making sure as well that you're not making decisions that are basically more like driven based off of emotions than logic, I would say. Now, when it comes to what I see for your finances and career, I do have the Page of Swords. So this is you getting ideas, and you may be getting inspired through conversations in terms of, a new career path that you want to possibly follow, or like, stepping it up in terms of what you're doing now. Some of you may have certain ideas or questions or concerns in terms of what your career is going to look like down the road. And that could be making you ask a lot of personal questions on like what you want for the long term, where you see yourself, all those things. You guys could also possibly have a like petty coworker who tries to like one up you all the time. And that could be getting pretty annoying. When it comes to love, we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you could be trying to resist the impulse to like rush back into somebody's life, especially if they may have ghosted you, or you guys may have had like some big blowout. Some of you are also trying to work on the way that you convey your feelings whenever you're upset, because you may be the type of person where when you get upset, all hell breaks loose, and then it makes the situation a lot worse than what it needed to be. So some of you are trying to also work on your impulse to spaz or to go off. Also with the Knight of Swords in reverse, somebody who rushes in and out of your life, you may be either shutting this person down or finally realizing that this person keeps coming in and out of your life because you allow them to. You give them access to, decide when and where they want to, pick the relationship up or drop it off, Some of you may be dating someone new, and you could be trying to take the connection slower and not necessarily rush into something super long term. Now, what I see here for the advice, I do have the Three of Coins. So the advice here is you do need to make sure that, for one, if you are building multiple streams of income, that you're not like spreading your energy too thin to where you're not able to even focus on the first stream of income. This is also making sure with like your relationships that you guys are finding ways to work better with the person that you're dating or family, things like that. Also, in order for a relationship to be healthy or for it to stay in good standing, there's going to require cooperation from both parties, both people. And that's something you guys are going to have to really sit down with your person and pinpoint as to what you guys can both do to come to a common ground. Okay. But this is what I see. I hope that I put things in perspective for you. If you did enjoy, definitely make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe. If you want a personal, all that information will be listed below in the description box. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye.